Do the discipline. Do the discipline. That's great. But posting it on social media is absurd.
Well, see, this is why history and literature is important, because Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote a book about this.
Am I gonna have to be MJ again?
Yeah, she got super taser.
She got the super tase.
Yeah. Here I come to save the
I mean, of
day.
course we have to do this in the penultimate, like, thing.
Right. Super taser shoots away.
Man, that taser is super powerful. Now it's a
Sweet.
Now it's a gun taser.
Yeah.
At least before it was just a taser. Taser.
I guess this makes a little bit more sense. At least it could shoot electric bolts. But I mean, again, then what's the point of having Miles Morales with his electricity? You should just have MJ.
Right.
Just make an MJ game, guys.
Right. And now I
And
can
have her
shoot.
run really funny.
Yeah. Now it's a Yeah. Now it's a gun. It's
That's
a
a shooter
shooter.
game?
It's a shooter now.
This mini
Okay,
shooter
so-
game. This is like, can we play Duck Hunt on here? You can have some ducks fly out.
That would be funny.
That'd be awesome.
That would be a fun, because video games used to not take themselves so seriously, and they actually used to do stuff like that. And that would be, now obviously it's the first playthrough, so maybe you don't, but
Yeah.
in other ways. But because
Like
here's the
Hogan's
thing,
Alley.
I think it maybe would have been okay if they were like, look, I'm posted on Facebook, but like, look, this is the situation that happened.
Yeah.
And this is why we did it. But I'm telling you, the video is disgusting. Like, it is.
Well, yeah, that's
It's disgusting that I'm seeing a like, I don't know, a 12-year-old child, maybe.
whoa! It takes you a while to beat them up.
Screaming.
One shot takes
I
them
know,
down.
one shot.
Gosh, why
That's
didn't
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
this gun?
Yeah, just, why didn't you give me the gun? Why didn't you give me the gun to begin with?
Just give Peter a bunch of guns on
Yeah.
his tentacles.
Right, yeah.
Game
Right.
over.
Right.
Like, if you have this availability, and if that's the only one, still give it to Peter.
Right.
What's the point of
Because she still is not going to be as good as him shooting the gun.
right?
Like, he's going to be better at shooting a gun than MJ.
Anyway,
There's a lot of good things about this game, but
but the MJ
there's
stuff.
things that are stupid. This is stupid. And they did it, and that's what drives me crazy. It's they did it for a reason. That, again,
And it goes
that's
to
like
the-
this video I'm talking about. They
Yeah.
did it for a purpose to shame him.
What-
That's what makes me upset.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't videotape your son being disciplined and post it to social media.
again, this is why I don't know if they read these books anymore. The Scarlet Letter.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of the same.
We're illiterate for sure.
I mean, isn't that, this isn't a new thing where we're having, it's a moral story about how you necessarily shouldn't shame somebody when other people are doing it.
Right.
And
right.
posting it out there, having to wear it around, right?
Right.
Now, I mean,
Right.
maybe there is, you need some kind of healthy shame, but I think the problem is that they're not
Right.
doing it to actually shame. They're probably doing it for click.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And
There's an
it's-
ulterior motive to it. Like,
And I-
look what I did as a
like,
parent, and like
yeah.
I'm such a good parent for doing this. And the thing is, without seeing the video as well, it's hard for me because I've seen it multiple times. It pops up in my feed,
Yeah.
and it seriously makes me ill. Like, it makes me so angry, and and maybe other people don't have such a visceral reaction, but it's like that's the part that kills me. And like, I would never do that to my child. I would discipline my child. And like I said, there's a different question of, okay, what is bodily autonomy? Is it okay to cut your child's hair as a disciplinary measure? I want to have that debate. And I understand what you're saying. You worry about who has to enforce it. I'm not necessarily worried about that yet, but I understand what you're saying, because that, in essence, is a worry.
Yeah.
But there are other things that are like, well, if you cut off your son's finger, you should have that child taken away from you.
But I mean,
So
what if the
I'm
finger-
not saying hair is the same. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
What if fingers and stuff grew back, you know. Then
Well, yeah, exactly.
Hair, would it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
And then-
because I would make my child cut their fingernail. So is that any different?
Yeah, this kind of goes back to the parenting too, because I mean, it's just like, you know, okay, you can have these dreads so long as you do this, and once you don't do that,
Right.
then there
Right.
might be this consequence.
And that's why I'm not saying definitively
Yeah.
yes or no what I
And
actually
then
think
that
of
again
the
still
cutting
goes.
of the hair.
That still goes back
Yeah.
to a societal aspect
Oh.
of how, you know, parents are taught that discipline and raise and love, etc. And do we have standards, etc. Because, you know, maybe this wouldn't have been a big thing if dreads, you know, weren't available. And it's
Right.
Not that I'm saying that they're, you know, there's nothing.
There's
about
nothing
the
wrong
hair.
with dreads.
But, I mean, the public
But-
thing, it's like, I also find it seems like less dramatic, but it's like the trend where you have your kid and has to have a lot of medicine and he doesn't know what he's saying, and people film it and they think it's so cute and they post it up there for a lot of likes because the kids are acting weird and funny.
Right.
I don't like that either.
No,
Or
I don't either.
Or like I don't know what started it, but then I know Jimmy Kimmel like ballooned it up, the bad presents to get the reaction, right? And so
Right.
you like wrap up a cucumber and give it to the kids, and then you film their reaction and turn it in, and then it's like, oh, it's so funny. It's just like that seems kind of abusive, though, right?
Well, and that's exactly what I'm getting to. Is the abuse is not even that they cut the hair. I would like to have a discussion and just debate
Yeah.
with people that are reasonable about, okay, why think da 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 da. But the abuse part is the public shaming of a child who is, and I mean, it's just like I'm saying, is the child probably overreacting? Probably. I'm not saying that the child's not overreacting. And again, I'm not even saying that the punishment doesn't fit the crime. I'm not saying that. But I do not punish my son to have other people look at it and say, look how great I am for punishing my son. That is terrible that they did that. And those parents should be ashamed of themselves for putting their son on a public display, because I mean, it's gotten millions and millions of views.
And then that goes back to kind of like the Hunger Games. If you just didn't watch, then it wouldn't be a thing. And it's just
Right.
like, who are these millions of people watching this? Because, you know,
Right.
Like-
and then everyone, and
like
that's the
peop-
thing, is everyone's missing the point of why it's terrible.
Yeah, like-
It's not terrible because of necessarily cutting the dreads. It's terrible because they did this to their son and then they made a show of it.
Right.
That's what's terrible.
And so it's like, even if I wasn't abhorred by it, I don't know why people watch the stuff that they do watch on these
I know.
things. That's
When
not
I'm telling you, man, it's hard to watch this video.
that bad, huh?
It's hard because you're looking at it because it opens up with no context either. You just see a kid screaming, getting his dreads cut off, and you're like, and he's like I said, he's screaming like he's being killed, and it's like, yes, of course he's overreacting, but it's like, but you start off the video like, what is happening to this child? Like, what's going on?
But
Why is he screaming? Why are no adults stopping this?
Right? But what's worse, that or MJ coming and saving Miles Morales?
Oh man, now you're putting me in a pickle. Well, I know, right? Yes. Well, then, like, what's Spider-Man's whole thing? His Spidey sense. That's why he's near impossible to beat, because he literally is a step ahead of you. It's almost like it's almost like knowing what's gonna happen before it happens, and that's like the whole point of the Spidey sense. But MJ's got to come in and save him.
I know. And like, she doesn't have to get close and personal like Spider-Man and Miles. Right?
Well,
And-
and that's the thing, is there's no risk reel to her.
Yeah.
Like, she literally was getting pummeled by those things, right? When you fight as Spider-Man and fight those symbiotes, they are all over you.
But they're
Like,
just
that
like-
little pistol gun
Yeah.
is not gonna stop 10 of them, and they'll literally eat her alive.
But it did, and I mean, they were worse than stormtroopers with their.
Yeah.
She's just like, bip, blam, blam, blam. And then
Right.
massive symbiote, you know, was taken down like that.
Like, nothing happened. Like,
they punched you out quite a few times.
right.
I mean, where'd she go? Bring that taser for Venom.
I know, right? Like,
Maybe you wouldn't have just got your neck bit. Wait, what is that? Super taser from Spider-Man? Why isn't that working as well?
no, well, that's because they want this fight to actually mean something.
Well, yeah.
That's why.
But
And that's the thing, is I'm okay actually with that kind of video game development where it's like, okay, we don't want the fight
Yeah.
to end so fast, so we're not gonna let these things like really, destroy, Venom so quick. It's like, okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But all the stuff we're talking about, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah. And I mean,
Ugh.
it was basically a mini game that didn't necessarily
Didn't
further
need
anything.
Yeah.
It-
Why are Miles and Peter not the one getting the important thing to end
Right.
the Venom thing? Like, they're the heroes.
Right.
MJ's not the hero.
And even
if you want to make her the hero, give her, I guess, powers, but that would be stupid too.
Right. Or I mean,
Oh,
you know,
man.
have it as a side story where it's just like Papa's like, hey guys, I'm almost there. I got this other piece. I hope you
Right.
guys are getting your piece too, or whatever.
Right. At
Not-
most, it should be a side quest that is optional.
Yeah. Not
Like, it should be an optional side quest at best. This is not going to be easy, because I don't feel like it's very intuitive what I'm actually supposed to do.
Yeah. Punch and kick and shoot. They'll just talk him out of the suit.
Of course. By the power of friendship.
And MJ. Remember, you used to love MJ. You want to go on a date with her? Just come out of that suit. Come on, Harry.
Come on, Harry.
I won't mind.
Oh,
I'm not
goodness
jealous of
gracious.
you or anything. As soon as he comes out of the
Oh my
suit.
gosh. Ah, this fight makes my heart hurt. I don't feel like he wants to. That's just me, though.
I'm sure you probably can't hear anything anymore.
Yeah, he's probably taken over.
Yeah.
And he might like it, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's
Power corrupts pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean-
This is a lot of power.
Yeah, he's probably just like in the dream state, you know, just kind of like
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
back, just having fun.
It's almost like the king from what's it called? From Lord of the Rings, where he's just like, why are you doing all these bad things? Why do you keep letting what was his name?
Oh yeah,
Wormwood?
yeah.
Is that was his name?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's like, why do you keep letting him like dictate to
Yeah.
you what you should be doing? It's like, well, because I'm in this weird thing that he
Yeah.
made me do, and I don't really know what's going on.
Saruman.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be wonderful for us to get a show like that great again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty hard not to. You see they redid like Twister, or they called it Twisters, but it looks almost like the exact same.
Well, and that's what I was trying to figure out. Is it supposed to be a sequel, like with kids, or
I don't know.
is it an actual panning of a different show?
Yep,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell because I thought it looked like a shot-for-shot remake.
No, and one you might be right.
I mean, but yeah, who would remember that show from 1995? I mean, nobody. I mean,
You,
yeah, I mean, no, but I mean,
the Cam.
we're almost, you know, all these generations are almost all dead. That's pretty sad.
They're almost all dead. We're almost all dead. Please, Heavenly Father, send him back. Okay, there we go. I was like, there's got to be something like that around here where I can use sound to my advantage.
Much for the advantage, it just doesn't cut through. It's gonna rip you apart limb from limb.
True.
Whoa, Ursula.
I've got my own version now, thank
I
you.
thought you were free from him already. Isn't that a whole chapter we just watched?
No, he is. He just... He's what's the word? Mocking him? Because this too is like... He's overcome.
Okay.
He's overcome Venom. Oh, great. And now I have to fight.
Oh, so you can't even hurt him? Is that what that means?
I don't
Health
even
bar?
know.
It's like Hazard. It's like you can't be hurt.
Usually, yeah. Yeah.
Some kind of rope.
Look at you knowing things about video games. I did. Oh, well.
There's
Good,
something
good,
different.
good. All good things. Way to get me. Everyone's calling me stupid. Just silly.
Now you're limp.
And now I'm dead. Well, and it's interesting. They definitely on purpose make you not be able to. They don't want you to have to keep. If they were mean, like video games that were really hard, they would make you start from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Of the fight if you died, and it's like they probably made a good choice not doing that here.
Yeah. Like Ninja Gaiden was one of my favorite games. Loved playing that. Could never beat it because the last guy, if you died, you had to go way far back to this level, and it's just like I was never capable enough. I was not good at video games enough. It wasn't until I got it on an emulator on my computer and used save state that I could beat.
Right.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's good. It's a classic.
But I know why. I know why I don't play games. I get real angry. Maybe I don't know if I would anymore. Maybe I don't know. I'm kind of old. I don't really have the time to care.
How?
Holy smokes!
Oh my gosh! What do you guys? How do you guys want me to like perform this? What like? Jeez.
Either that or call up QVC and buy her super special taser.
Yeah, that's true.
Or fireworks.
When I don't know if I'm supposed to like. Oh, maybe that. Oh, it's just so I can hurt him. It's just beefed up venom. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is annoying.
So yeah, why is that different? Is it harder to hurt him?
Yeah, well, and I think the only way I can actually hurt him is if I use sound. But I don't see.
Excuse me, internet.
I don't see any way. So before I was going from place to place.
Yeah.
So okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move from place to place. I'm gonna have to. Okay. I'm gonna have to move. Find. Okay. Go. Thank you. Good job. Go here. Venom jumps. Do this. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Sounds good. Figured it out.
Okay. And I suppose that's good, but I mean...
Ah! Run away!
You knew this ahead of time, so why don't you just bring like a JBL good speaker? Or a bell. You know,
well, now what I have to do is find new things that'll let me do the sound.
Yeah.
But I don't know any other things. I don't see any other things. Do they like
They
regenerate?
Yeah.
No, that's gone. Okay. What about this? Nope.
No, that looks intact, right?
It's intact, but there's no
Oh, action for you.
Yeah.
No action. Yeah, a fun side quest would if you go down to Philadelphia, you get.
Okay, so I do have my own thing that does this.
Okay. Get the Liberty Bell. You know, just hold it around you.
It's true.
Carry it like an old boombox.
So I'm guessing I need to like
Punch him up, yeah. That'll kill him, right?
You would hope. Ah!
Take a bite out of not crime?
You're hurting me. Stop it.
Just leave me alone.
Okay, cool, yeah. Leave me alone. I'm just a poor Peter.
The way he looks back, he's like, oh,
don't. I'm a tired boy. Oh, that didn't work. Why? Oh, went the wrong way. He's the one that I want you to fight.
Nah. Just do some cool kicks. Aren't you impressed, Harry? Look at my moves. Remember when we wanted to be
hurt enough? If I do this.
I used to want to be cool, guys.
cool thing.
Yeah, cool thing like breakdancing. I can do it now, Harry.
Yeah, I remember when.
Let's do it. Dance off.
I remember when I had hope. Now I just want to not look so terrible as a fat guy. That's all I want.
Just have that hope. Isn't it? Ooh, you should be a kid there, That's what you want to see on the video.
Yes.
Yawning.
Yawn.
That's why old men aren't allowed on streaming services.
This is why they should not be allowed at all.
Past the bedtime.
Ah, get away, get away.
Me and Biden gotta go get us some yoga. Dang.
How did you get here so fast? I abandoned you the other realm. Because you're this, you weirdo. What do you mean, why don't I trust you? Oh, perfect. Okay, did they regenerate?
Down stuff.
Yes. Oh, good. Ah,
Did he punch you far?
he did.
Fast?
Ah,
Whoa.
those aren't good.
What was that? Like
Those are the,
Chris Worms?
yeah. They're from
hard.
Tremors, I guess.
Worked for Discord.
Stay calm. Take him out one at a time.
Nothing to yourself.
Yes. I mean, this fight, I guess they want it to be like
Right.
epic, which is, you know, I'm okay with. But I'm telling you, this dodge is not working the way it was before.
You're slowing down. Excellent. He just stood there while you worked on his guys. Super helpful. Work you. Those sound thing?
What?
The light things you throw at them?
Yeah, I think I can use them kind of that way, but not really though.
Or something higher? Can you pick me higher?
Can you take me higher to a place, meow, meow, meow? Don't know the words. Ah!
Can you light my fire?
Meow, 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 meow. Oh, great. And then he got. So now I'm starting this whole section over again. Gosh.
Wizard.
Get free Harry with more anti-venom.
Do you have to rebeat him?
I have to rebeat this section, yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Looks like you're doing much damage.
I'm not. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? It's like they want you to actually have to win a very tough fight.
This anti-venom's gonna sting Harry.
True. Lip?
Can you take me higher?
I was thinking more of the 80s song. Take me high enough
I have
to
no
the
idea.
limit,
I have no idea what that song.
all the way. Well, really?
I don't know what you're singing right now.
Dang it. So that means nobody out there does either. Well,
Well, I don't know. I'm not the best music. What's the word? I'm not the best music like person, so I would say I have a low. It's a low bar for me. Oh my gosh.
okay, so there's the Creed one. High enough. Okay. High enough song. Damn Yankees. I did not know that. Time over yesterday. Can you take me high enough? It's never over. These days, it's just a memory. I don't know that song well enough either, but there you go. Bits and pieces because songs are.
Songs are horrible.
I mean, yes and no, right?
Right.
So you have to break that bar and then get the red thing down 3 times.
I
10 more
guess.
times?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't seem to be doing anything either.
Yeah,
Oh, there
like-
it goes.
Yeah, it's like
No,
a
no.
cutscene.
How is it?
Yeah, that's but well, and what they're basically wanting me to do is fight differently than what I've been fighting. They want me to be more precise. They want me to use my resources better. They want me to be better at the game. That's really what this whole thing is about.
I see.
They want me to actually show that like I learned.
The different.
Yeah, like they want me to have grown as a player in this, you know, universe or whatever.
What do you have differently that you could do differently?
I just have to be smart. Like I just have to.
Not like something you equip yourself with or anything.
No, it's just me being better. Like not
The buttons.
kind of. It's me being smarter. It's me being like, okay, I have this resource.
Yeah.
I need to not just push buttons. I need to be smart about when I use what thing. I need to, you know, be good at dodging. Well, that was stupid. I'm literally over here now. Thank you.
Did you beat him or do you have to redo it? Because that white thing's back up.
No, yeah, so I have. Okay, so when did that go away? I literally. Oh, they must have used it in that cutscene. That's weird. Ah!
So you didn't beat him down? You didn't
No,
get there
I
quick enough?
did. I did. I just. I don't know if it's quick enough. It's that they probably want this section to have multiple bars like that I have to use.
So once you get rid of that, do you think it'll be back down to the level it was? Like you'll reveal
Yeah.
where it was at?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he regained his health.
Okay. Not, no, yes and no.
Yeah, he regained
Oh,
his
yeah.
shield. He
Okay.
did not regain
Yeah,
his health.
yeah, okay.
Those are different things.
Yeah. Kind of.
Well, no, shields are different than health.
But it's still a health type bar.
If you're talking video game language, those are different.
Well, I get that. I can
Well,
see that there's
okay.
a difference, but still.
Well, but not still. That's
it's
what
not,
it is.
It's not health, but it does still act like a bit of health.
It's a shield. That's what it is. It's not the same. In video game lingo, those are very different things. I don't know what to tell you.
Semantics is what you could tell me.
Fine. The shield is still a shield. If I'm dying from a wound.
When is a shield not a
Oh
shield?
my gosh. Now I'm gonna have to
Oh.
do that. Ah,
For just that shield.
that's what it is. I don't know what to tell you. If I got a paper cut and then I didn't heal the paper cut, my health is lower, but then I could have a really cool set of armor that is not letting me get that paper cut hurt anymore. It's the same. You dork.
I understand the concept of a shield, but not necessarily the same thing with real life and paper cuts.
Right, is this real life? No, it's a video game.
I didn't say
Oh, it's
I
a-
didn't say that it wasn't a shield that I didn't get it, but sure.
I know that you get it. You're just being a buzz. You're just being like. I'm trying to just get you to accept the video game-ness. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Just accept the video game-ness of the video game-ness. That's what you
So
gotta
his
do.
shield healed?
Yeah, I guess you could call that regenerated would be the
Yeah.
more correct thing to say. Yeah, it
mean-
regenerated.
Or you
But I also understand what you're saying too. I understand it's like,
I mean,
well, that's what's the purpose of having a health bar then?
Right.
Well, because it's video games, that's why.
Cause yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, it's great that you could get rid of it and then be back at the point, but at the same time, it's just like, ah, gosh, how many times are you gonna have to do that? And I mean, at the same time, like, would it be any different if you just re-healed instead of just shielded?
No, there wouldn't be. The reason that they do it is honestly so that you feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I got his health down. I just need to break
Yeah.
his shield one more time, and then I'll be good. That's the purpose of like the cinematography of it,
instead
if
of
you
just
will.
healing.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, visually, you could make it the same thing, and I don't think anybody would necessarily notice.
no,
or maybe
yeah,
care.
for sure.
Well, but you're saying that maybe they would notice because
Video game people would notice, and they would the video game people are like the way that I'm explaining it.
Yeah.
They would get it, and that this is the whole purpose of it.
And that's why you got Rico, so you can understand video games.
Well, he understands video games less than you do.
Doesn't he play them?
No, he's not a gamer.
Oh.
Neither of you are gamers.
Oh, well, I'm totally in a different impression.
No, he. I mean, he did
Oh,
the.
no, wait, what's he doing? Oh, good. Thank you.
He has the same issues. He might actually be worse than video games.